Hello, let's do Wordle for June 11th. We'll give our members wheel a spin to see what we're starting with today. All right. Ooh, right on the edge. Almost got fluid, but today we're doing Flash, suggested by Katina Hat 7. So let's start with Flash. And I just want to clear something up. I have not and have never played on hard mode. Sorry for giving the impression to people who thought that I did. I do tend to try to just only guess things that could be the answer, unless I find myself trapped. And then I am perfectly willing to do a filler because I find that to be the strategic choice. If you disagree with that, feel free to, but I'm not going to change my behavior. Also, I appreciate you didn't insult people who play the way they want to play. All right, the LA is in place. I'm kind of curious, like, what's going to go before that L? There's a lot of options, but we have to think about words that actually work. So PL, PLA, plink is an option. I don't think plaque like that is a word. It might be. No, I don't think it is. Plar something? No. I'm gonna pluck over there. I really think plank is the only one with P that I can think of, at least. Oh, plaza. Has it been plaza before? I can't remember. But my Discord server is called the Puzzle Plaza. If you'd like to join that, it's in the description. Okay, so there's plaza and there's what was I saying? Plank. What else do we have? PLA, GLA, gland. Gland is definitely a word. Glare is a word. I'm starting to think glare might be a good guess. Let's see. We want to, you know what? That getting that N because plank, gland. There's also bland. I think guessing gland or bland is the way to go. Then I don't think is there another BLA? Because if there's not another BLA, then I'd like to go gland. There's black. Well, we can't get everything. I still think gland is a good guess because that gets us bland, it gets us glare, it gets us plank, kind of. Like it gets us hints towards all of those. So let's go with gland. Ooh, we have a D at the end. So, ooh, I didn't think of plaid, but it might be that now. Now that I see that, I was like, what goes between that A and D besides an N? But I don't think there's anything that's LARD. Clared, plard, nah. I'm going to go with plaid. I think it's plaid. Nice, it was plaid. We've gone to plaid. Spaceballs reference. All right. Cool, plaid in 3. I think my gland guess worked out very well. I think it covered a lot of the possible words left. Let's see if the bot agrees. So I started with flash here. And we had the LA in place. It wants eland, but it's on the same idea as me. It actually likes bland better than gland. But gland is on the list. So yeah, I went gland and that worked out. I think bland and gland would have had the same result, just plaid left. Also blod, blawdy blah. Let's see what bland would have done. Yeah, also plaid left. Okay, but blod wasn't. All right, cool. So yeah, that worked out well, and that's what it would have done as well from flash. Let's look at cell A. So we have an L for sure, plaid. We have the A and the L. With the A and the L, it goes claim. Okay, so that gets the L, A, and I. And then it's saying there's 4 answers left. Flail, flare, plaid, and plain. And the issue is they don't really get each other. Like, so one of them gets the other, but then misses the other half, right? So you have to get lucky on do we start with F or a P, and then within that get lucky as another 50-50. So it could go for any of them. So it's interesting. Like if it goes flare, it's kind of hard to say like all the different things. If it goes flare, then we're down to a 50-50, right? But if it goes not plaid, it gets it right. If it goes plain, then we're down to only plaid, right? So it's going to get it in 3, 4, or 5, depending on how lucky it gets. And I'm not sure how to classify the percentages there. It doesn't matter. On average, it's got 2 guesses left here. On average, it gets it in 4. Cool. I guess that's it for Wordle. I did play Squirtle today at the end of the New York Times Games video. So if you want to watch that, you can watch the New York Times Games video and make sure you watch it through to the end. You can just click at the end of the video and be taken right there. Let me know if you don't want me to spoil what the bonus game is in this one. I just realized some people may not want to know what came up on the wheel, but anyway. If you are a member, feel free to comment on the New York Times Games videos, preferable, what bonus game you would like added to that wheel, and I'll add it for you. Each member gets one. And there is also a pinned comment with all of the games I played today, including the daily word games, where it's a bunch of games like Wordle, word game-ish games like Wordle, that I just play a bunch of once a week. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.